There was a stretch of my life where I ate perfectly all day and then stood in a dark kitchen at 11 at night, eating crackers over the sink, standing up in the dark, not even hungry in a way I could explain. And afterward, I would go to bed genuinely ashamed of myself because I have done everything right for 14 hours and then undone it in 9 minutes. And I could not understand what was wrong with me. I felt like a complete failure. I want you to hear me say this clearly because I wish somebody had said it to me back then. Nothing was wrong with me. I was starving. And that's exactly why so many women are looking at the shot right now. Not because they're lazy, because they are exhausted from fighting hunger every single day and just losing. I did this for years. So let me tell you what Ozempic actually does, because once you understand it, this whole video makes way more sense. It does 3 things. It slows how fast your stomach empties, so you stay full longer. It steadies your blood sugar, so you stop crashing and craving. And it turns up a hormone your body already makes called GLP-1, which is the hormone that tells your brain you have had enough. Certain foods do a quieter, gentler version of the exact same job, and they do it without costing you $1,000 a month or without taking your muscle with it, which the shot absolutely does. So today I'm giving you the 10 foods to help you lose fat just like Ozempic. And stay with me for number 4 because that one is the closest thing on this entire list to what the shot actually does inside your body. I lost 50 pounds and I kept it off and I never needed a needle. I did it with food in my own kitchen and without a gym membership. And I have coached women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and even 70s to do the exact same thing. By the way, if you want to join my Flat Belly Challenge that has everything you need to get started on your journey to a flatter belly, click on the link in the description below and I'll see you inside. Number 1, eggs. I know you were expecting something exotic. It's eggs. Eggs are one of the most filling foods on the planet, gram for gram. And that's the entire point. Eggs make you feel full for hours. And here's why it matters specifically after 40. When a woman starts her day on coffee alone, her body reads low fuel plus high stress as an emergency. And in an emergency, your body holds onto fat around your middle rather than spending it. Real protein first thing switches that alarm off. One of my clients, 44, had been a coffee until noon woman for a decade. She was not overeating. She was under eating all morning and then ravenous from 3 in the afternoon onward. We changed breakfast and nothing else for the first month. 14 pounds in 8 weeks. She did not fight a single craving. The cravings simply stopped showing up because she stopped manufacturing them at 7 in the morning. Number 2, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is protein and it is slow. It sits with you. It is also one of the easiest ways I know to hit what I call your protein floor, which is the minimum amount of protein your body needs every day to stop panicking. When your protein is chronically too low, your body reads it as a threat and it clings to your belly. Greek yogurt quietly solves a chunk of that, and it feels like a dessert when it does it. Cottage cheese does the same job if you prefer it. Another client of mine, 57, was skipping lunch most days because of back-to-back meetings, then eating everything in the house from 6 onward. We put a bowl of this in her afternoon. That was the whole change. 3 inches off her waist in just 6 weeks. She was not fighting her willpower at night anymore. She was just not starving anymore. 3, wild-caught salmon. Salmon is protein, but it's also omega-3 fats, and those calm inflammation down. Here's why it matters for your belly specifically. When your body is inflamed and stressed, it parks fat right around your middle and it holds water on top of it. That is the puffiness that makes you feel like your progress just vanished. Salmon works directly on that fire. Another client of mine, 50, was completely convinced she needed hormone therapy before anything at all would work for her. She benefited from it. We started with food first so we would know what was actually what. Salmon 2 or 3 times a week was one of the handful of changes. 15 pounds in just 8 weeks. And the belly that would not move a year ago finally started to go. We never touched one single hormone. Number 4, lentils and beans. This is the one I told you to wait for. When you eat lentils and beans, the fiber in them reaches your gut, and your gut responds by releasing more of your own GLP-1. That is the same hormone the shot mimics. You are producing it yourself for free out of a food that costs almost nothing. They also keep your blood sugar remarkably low, and they keep you full for hours in a way very few foods actually manage to do. Another client of mine, 63, said she had been terrified of carbs for 6 years. 6 years of no beans, no lentils, no rice, and exhausted the entire time. She was certain that adding them back in would just undo everything. We bought them in properly, in the right portions, alongside her protein. 17 pounds in 12 weeks, and she had energy for the first time in years. The thing she had been most afraid of was the one thing that finally worked. That happens more often than you would believe. Number 5, chia and flax seeds. These little seeds are almost pure soluble fiber. When they hit liquid, they expand and turn into a gel. That gel physically slows your digestion down. That is almost exactly the mechanical thing the shot does. It slows how fast your stomach empties so that you stay full. A spoonful of these does a soft version of the same job for about 20 cents. Another client of mine, 42, worked from home and grazed all day long without ever really noticing she was doing it. We added a spoonful of these for her breakfast. She said, "I just forgot to snack now." 2 inches off her waist in literally 4 weeks. And that phrase is exactly what real fullness feels like. You are not resisting food. You are simply not thinking about it. Number 6, berries. Here's the thing about a woman over 40 and sugar. It is not that you have no willpower. It's that a blood sugar spike at 3 in the afternoon guarantees a crash at 4. And that crash is what puts the cookie in your hand. Berries are genuinely sweet, but the fiber in them means they do not spike you like that. You get the sweetness without the fallout. They satisfy a craving instead of starting one. Another client, 48, had a hard 3 o'clock every single day without fail for years. We paired berries with a protein in the afternoon instead of the granola bar she had been reaching for. 9 pounds in 3 weeks, and she told me the 3 o'clock feeling simply just stopped. Number 7, leafies and greens. Spinach, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. I'm putting these together because they all do the same beautiful thing. Your stomach has stretch sensors in it. When it's physically full, it sends a signal to your brain to stop eating. These let you fill your plate and fill your stomach for almost nothing. And they bring fiber that feeds your gut, which comes back around to that GLP-1 signal again. Another client, 59, told me flat out on our first call that she hated the gym and she was never going to count a single calorie in her life. Fine, honestly, that's great. We built her plate around these instead with protein alongside it and focused on the time she was eating these things too. She was eating more actual food than she had in years, and she lost 22 pounds over 9 weeks anyway, because she finally felt full enough to stop. Number 8, avocado. Healthy fats are one of the strongest satiety signals your body has, and they slow everything down alongside your protein. A little goes a long way, and it holds you steady for hours without crash. It is the exact opposite of the low-fat, always hungry way most of us are taught to eat in our 20s. And that old way is preciously why so many women are simultaneously starving and stuck at the same time. Another client, 46, had been eating fat-free everything since the 90s. Genuinely, since the 90s. We added real fats back into her meals, 10 pounds in 9 weeks, and she said the constant background hum of hunger finally just went quiet. Number 9, nuts. This is a snack that ends grazing. Now, the type of nuts matter too. A small handful is protein, fiber, and fat all in one, which is the exact combination that stops you wandering back into the kitchen 40 minutes later. And I want to be straight with you about the catch because everybody skips it. The mistake is the type of nuts that you eat because there's so many different types and it is so easy to overdo it. A closed handful, not a bowl on the counter you keep passing and just grabbing more and more. Another client, 54, was in and out of the pantry all afternoon, every single afternoon. We swapped the chaos for one handful at 3 o'clock, 13 pounds in 10 weeks, and she got her afternoons back. Number 10, extra virgin olive oil. This is the one everyone forgets, and it might be my favorite. Real olive oil poured over your food steadies your blood sugar and adds the kind of richness that makes the meal actually feel like a meal. When your food genuinely satisfies you, you stop hunting for something else an hour later. Another client, 51, came to me eating what she proudly called perfectly clean. Fried chicken, plain greens, sad little joyless plates. And she was hungry constantly, and she was miserable, and her waist had not changed in over 10 years. We put real fat back in, real olive oil, food she actually wanted to eat, 4 inches off her waist in 6 weeks while enjoying her meals for the first time in years. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. Shar, this is just telling me to eat vegetables and eggs. I've tried eating healthy. It did not work for me. I get it, and I want to take that seriously rather than brush past it. Here's what I bet was happening. You were eating healthy food in amounts that left you underfed and not nearly enough protein, and skipping meals in the day so that by the evening your body took over. Healthy food eaten in a way that keeps you starving does not work. It never has and it never will. This list is the what. Which foods is genuinely the easy part, and now you have it. How much, at what time, and how to put them together into actual meals that hold you until the next one. In a life where you're running a business or a household or both is the part that changes everything. That is what I build for the women I coach. And it's why the same foods that did nothing for you before will behave completely differently. I want you to notice the theme because it's the whole secret and it's hiding in plain sight. Not one food on this list works by making you eat less through sheer focus or will. Every single one works by making you not hungry in the first place. That is exactly what the shot does. It removes the hunger and the noise. These foods do a gentler version of the same thing, and they let you keep your muscle and your energy while they do it, which the shot does not. So here are your 10. Eggs, Greek yogurt, wild salmon, lentils and beans, chia, berries, leafy greens, avocado, almonds, and olive oil. 10 foods, one job, turn the hunger off. That's why it works. Here's your 5-day version. Do not try all 10 at once. Pick 3, get one of them into every single meal for 5 days. That's it. And do not weigh yourself on day 5 because that will tell you nothing useful. Watch 8 o'clock at night instead. Pay attention to whether you go looking for something in the kitchen or not. That is the signal, and it moves long before the waistband does. Comment the word natural below if you are going to run the 5 days so I know to look out for you. You are not alone in this, and your body is not broken. It has been underfed and overmanaged for years, and it is not refusing to cooperate. It's asking you for something, and it has been asking for such a long time. And remember, if you join my Flat Belly Challenge that has all the tools you need to kickstart your journey to a flatter belly and feel more confident in your clothes again before summer ends, then click on the link in the description below and I'll see you inside.